me a little bit about Fear Vana and finding bliss, because I didn't do the subtitle there, which was through a lot of pain and suffering and emotional things that you talk about in the book, which I think are really cool. But often that's not the hook. People are not signing up for more suffering, except for ultra runners like you. So what are we going to talk about today?
Roger that. See, the idea with Fear Vana is that, look, people are going through struggle anyway. We're going to go through struggle in life, whether we seek it out or not. Life is going to hand us stress, fear, anxiety, pain, suffering. We're seeing all kinds of life being upended this year, especially. And the concept of the ethos of Fear Vana is, how do we turn that suffering into bliss? And that's ultimately what it's about. So it's not necessarily about seeking suffering. I think that's where we start, is mastering developing a positive relationship to suffering. And then once we do that, seeking it out. Because at a certain point, if you want to attain any growth, you're going to have to struggle. I mean, whether it be building a business, writing a book, running ultramarathons, it's all a different form of struggle. But ultimately, to get somewhere you've never been, you're going to have to do something you've never done. And that means taking a risk.
Based on how to succeed at finding your bliss, what's one attitude you'd like people to have?
Embrace the process. Fall in love with the process, not the result. So if it's in sales, it's obviously we want the result, we want the victory, we want the sale, but don't get attached to the sale. Get attached to the fact that you made the call. That's what matters.
And one key behavior to do.
One key behavior is just the ruthless self-awareness of your inner dialogue. Always controlling that voice, recognizing that you're not defined by it and you get to transcend it and control it. But that requires the ruthless self-awareness. And actually, to take that to the next step also is to suffer. Put yourself in situations, physically, mentally, spiritually, where you're struggling.
And one technique to use.
One technique to do that, I would say exercise is the best thing you could do. Exercise is the best, and barring serious physical issues, anybody can do it, and it'll teach you how to suffer. And neurologically, it's the best thing you can do for your brain. Neuroscientists have called it miracle grow for the brain. So whatever, if you're in sales, anything, any task, any worthy struggle, exercise will make you stronger at pursuing that.
Thank you for watching this highlight video from the How to Succeed podcast. You can subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify, or click subscribe right here on YouTube to get notices about future episodes. And remember, whatever you are, be a good one.